Hello, everybody. It's Michelle Young here, getting in touch with you all. I am writer in residence for Arts Care in the Western Health Trust, and today I am making a little video for the Children's Festival. And today, what we're thinking about is bubbles, because who doesn't like a bubble? So, what we're going to do is I'm going to read you a book first, and then I'm going to share a little poem with you that I've written, and it's got there's loads of little simple things that you can do then to write your own if you want to, or you can send them in to Arts Care and we could write a collective poem together. I can put all your ideas together. All you need to do is to send them in. So what we're going to do is read this story first, called The Magic Bubbles, and it is by Isabel Potter. So here we go. Loads of lovely bubbles. To all of the children who love to daydream, and for those who believe in magic, the magic bubbles. Oliver loves blowing bubbles. As they float up and away, the whole world glitters with promise. Bubble sparkle, bubble shimmer, bubble twinkle, bubble glimmer. He knows that his bubbles are magic. Are your bubbles magic? When Oliver waves his bubble wand, the dull grey street where he lives is transformed and changed. Birds sing and people smile or stop to chat. No one is rushing or frowning. The street feels joyful. Now, what can you see in the street there? There's a lot of colour. Shout out what you see. Well done. I see really lovely birds here. And this lady's smiling. And this little kid's happy. And he's having a wee nose. And this man here, he's like, oh, what is he doing? And the dog, he's looking up the bubbles too. The beautiful bubbles bring people together. Bubble wiggle, bubble hop, bubble waggle, bubble pop. Can you do the bubble dance? Oliver's favourite place is under a tree on top of a hill. He feels free and peaceful here. Bubble breathe, bubble drift, bubble float, bubble lift. As the bubbles fly away, Oliver sails away with them, all in his imagination. Where do you think Oliver's imagination goes? When you watch a bubble, where does your imagination go? The bubbles take Oliver on magical journeys to faraway places. Bubble dive, bubble splash, bubble swim, bubble flash. Bubble wish, bubble far, bubble fly, bubble star. Did you know that these bubbles can go this high? That's how magic the bubbles are. They go all the way into space. Can you see the different planets here? What do you think these planets are called? Can you see Earth? And who can name all the other planets? Huh? That's a wee thing for you to do there. Bubble strum, bubble sing, bubble dream, bubble swing. All of a sudden, pop! These children, they don't believe in magic. Just like that, the dreams are gone. The next day, when Oliver blows his bubbles, the street remains dull and grey. Nobody smiles or stops to chat. People are rushing and frowning. The street feels sad. Mum asks Oliver, what's wrong? My bubbles aren't really magic. It was make-believe all along, he explains sadly. I'm going to tell you a secret, said Mum. The magic doesn't come from your bubbles. It comes from you. But the magic only works if you believe in it. Oliver thinks about his mum's words. He just isn't quite sure. But then he remembers. Bubble smile. Bubble dance. Bubble talk. Bubble prince. His bubbles brought people together. Perhaps the magic really does come from Oliver, after all. Check it out. What do you think? So there you go. Do you think that magic comes from the bubbles? Or do you think the magic comes from your own imagination and where those bubbles can go and all of the amazing ideas in your head? What do you think? I think I agree with Oliver's mummy too. So, have you ever thought when you've blown a bubble, and maybe you've got some bubbles with you now, when you look at the bubble, do you ever wonder where it goes? Do you ever wonder if you were in that bubble? Where might that bubble take you? So if you were to imagine a bubble that never burst, a super powerful bubble, and a super bubbly bubble, and bubbles are different colours, so they could be one strong colour in your mind, or they could be a rainbow like in the book. They shimmer with loads of different colours. So the next time you blow a bubble, have a look at all of the colours. They're absolutely beautiful. Now, I'm going to share a poem with you now, so I'm just going to move forward over. So just take me a wee second here. So you're going to pretend if you were a bubble, where would you go? Alright? So this poem goes like this. See if you can see the pattern. If I was a bubble, I'd dance in the rain and float as high as a rocket to dazzle the stars. If I was a bubble, I'd glide over deep oceans and dive in and out of the waves to chase dolphins. If I was a bubble, I'd tiptoe on mountain tops and whisper to the clouds that kiss the sky. And then that poem would end with, if I was a bubble. Alright? So as you can see, I ran out of room there. So what I would like you to do, if you want to, is to write your own little verse. And if I get enough verses, then I can add your ideas to my ideas. Wouldn't that be class? Okay, so I'm going to show you the little recipe that you have to do. Okay, so recipe 1, you start off with, if I was a bubble. Okay, then you have to think about how you move. So we've got dance, we've got glide, and we've got down at the bottom, we've got tiptoe. And then where are you moving? So we've got in the rain, over deep oceans, or on mountain tops. Then you want to tell me a wee bit more. So you would float as high as a rocket to dazzle the stars, or dive in and out of the waves to chase the dolphins, or whisper to the clouds like pips of sky. So you make your ideas longer if you can, okay? And again, I've thought of more movements there. Maybe you can too. Almost, you're thinking about how the bubble moves. So float is an obvious one, but a bubble definitely does dance in the air. I could dive. Then I've got it whispering down here, yeah. As if it could speak, yeah. So I hope that's clear enough. What I'll do is I'll type that up as well, so you can see it on the screen, and so it's clearer than my whiteboard. Alright, so I'm really looking forward to seeing your ideas, and I hope you have a bubbly day. Bye bye.